We keep on moving, we keep on moving along, we keep on rolling.
If you manage a fleet, whether you've got 10 light-duty pickups or 200 medium-duty service trucks, you already know that fuel is consistently one of your top two operating expenses. On paper, fuel looks like a fixed variable. Gas prices go up, your budget goes up. Gas prices drop, you get a brief sigh of relief. But here's the reality. Most fleets are leaking anywhere from 10 to 20% of their fuel budget every single month through hidden operational waste. You aren't just paying for the miles your vehicles drive, you're paying for the miles they don't drive, the time they stand still, and the maintenance details slipping through the cracks. In this video, we're breaking down the three biggest hidden fuel drainers in fleet operations and the exact steps you can take today to stop the bleeding. Let's start with the quietest cash burner on your lot, unnecessary engine idling. A standard light to medium duty commercial truck burns roughly half a gallon to a full gallon of fuel for every hour it spends idling. If you have a driver idling just 2 hours a day, maybe running the heater in the winter, keeping the AC blasted at lunch, or leaving the vehicle running while completing paperwork, that could be 250 to 500 gallons of wasted fuel per vehicle every single year. Multiply that across a 20 vehicle fleet and you're looking at thousands of dollars literally evaporating into exhaust. Now, some idling is necessary, for example, for auxiliary equipment and so forth, but operational idling is purely habit. So how do we fix it? 1. Set clear telematic thresholds. If you use telematics or GPS tracking, don't just look at total idle time. Set automated alerts for unbroken idle events over 5 minutes. 2. Implement engine shutdown policies. Enable automatic engine shutdown features in your engine control units where applicable. 3. Speed governors. Air resistance increases exponentially as speed increases. A truck cruising at 75 miles per hour burns up to 20% more fuel than one cruising at 65 miles per hour. Setting top speed governors on your vehicles isn't just a safety play, it's one of the highest return on investment fuel reduction decisions you can make. The second major fuel drainer isn't behind the wheel, it's under your chassis. It comes down to rolling resistance and mechanical drag. Let's start with tire pressure. According to the U.S. Department of Energy, for every 1 psi drop in pressure across all 4 tires, fuel economy drops by roughly 0.2%. That may not sound like much, but commercial vehicles regularly run 10 to 15 psi underinflated without driver detection. That equates to 2% to 3% permanent tax on your miles per gallon across every mile driven. Underinflated tires run hotter, wearing out tread significantly faster, and doubling your tire replacement costs over time. Other mechanical drag points to watch: 1. Missed oil changes. Old broken down engine oil increases internal friction, reducing fuel efficiency. And 2. Dragging brakes and alignment issues. Misaligned wheels force the engine to constantly overcome drag down the highway. To help prevent these issues from occurring, incorporate a strict pre-trip driver inspection report requiring drivers to verify tire pressure with an actual gauge. If appropriate for your fleet, consider equipping your vehicles with automatic tire inflation systems or continuous TPMS sensors. Our third major category is routing inefficiency and fuel card slippage. Without centralized route planning, drivers often take preferred personal routes, make unauthorized midday stops, or run back and forth across town because job scheduling wasn't clustered geographically. Cutting just 3 out-of-route miles per vehicle per day saves over 700 miles per vehicle annually in fuel burn and wear. Second, fuel card management. If you aren't auditing your fuel card transactions weekly, you're likely paying for non-fleet expenses. Here are some best practices for fuel cards. 1. Require driver PIN and vehicle ID entry. Never allow drivers to use generic or shared PIN numbers at the pump. 2. Restrict fuel types. Set card control so that drivers can only select a specific fuel type required by their vehicle. For example, diesel only or 87 octane only. Also, disable store cash advance capabilities on fuel cards. 3. Cross-reference tank capacity. Modern fleet software can flag transaction anomalies automatically, such as a 20-gallon tank being billed for 24 gallons of fuel, or card swipe happening 50 miles away from where the vehicle's GPS is pinned. It's very important to perform periodic audits of your fuel card usage, either weekly or as often as possible. Trimming your fleet's fuel expenditures doesn't require sweeping, multi-million-dollar changes overnight. It comes down to dialing in driver habits, holding a tight grip on preventative maintenance, and setting up smart fuel card rules. If you can curb idling by 50% and fix your tire pressures this month, you'll see immediate tangible savings on your next fuel reconciliation statement. Now, controlling your daily fuel waste is only half the battle. If you want to know how to accurately forecast and structure your overall fuel budget for the entire year ahead, check out my deep dive video on fleet fuel budgeting. Drop a comment below with your fleet's biggest challenge right now. Hit the subscribe button for more practical fleet management insights, and I'll see you in the next video.
We keep on moving along, we keep on